What is up, guys? We are back with our final icon of this current set. We have Patrick Kluivert, Puyol, Nedved, and the 84 player pick is all on the channel. So subscribe. You don't want to miss any of these when they come out. So Kluivert today is coming in price-wise at 785. Obviously, I've mentioned it in Nedved and Puyol. These prices are going to change. The SBC is in for 2 months. The price will fluctuate a huge amount in that time. I expect it to be high at the minute. I do expect it to drop quite a bit as fodder comes down because of the party bag SBC and the lack of people opening packs. It is very high at the minute, so I would say this is something you want to build over a period of time for sure. Anyway, the Kluivert card, 4-star, 5-star, high-low work rates, which is brilliant on him. Pace is excellent to start with. Obviously, you probably want to boost that up, but it is an excellent starting balance. Shooting stats are beautiful. Other than the long shots, you may want to boost those up, but the finishing, positioning, shot power are all brilliant. Passing wise for a striker, it's very good as well. The short pass is high 80s, as is his vision. Dribbling wise, agility and balance are a little low for my liking, but reactions, ball control and composure are, composure's a touch low as well, but the reactions and ball control are getting towards good. I would definitely put a chem style that would boost those dribbling stats. Heading accuracy top tier, and then physicals very good across the board there. 83 stam on the low end, but should be fine with his high-low work rate. And then traits-wise, flair and outside the foot shot trait. So if you are a fan of any of these teams, Barcelona obviously being one of the biggest, then you may be wanting to pick him up. So let's jump into the solution. So we have Born Legend, Rising Star, again as usual, the bronze and silver squads. I'm sure you guys have no problem doing those. I'd do them anyway because these packs are worth stocking up silver players in the club, especially tradable ones. Anyway, let's get on to the first one of Golden Generation. This one's coming in at around 20k, nice and cheap for this. So you need one Ajax player. Go pick up Neres. He's definitely the one to go for. He's the only real option, but he's relatively cheap anyway, so should not be a problem. Team of the week or foot champs wise, you need any old 79. Sorry. Pujovic is in the current team of the week, so he is obviously one of the cheapest. But yeah, just have a look out. I always say this, if you're doing this later down the line, check the current team of the week, because if there's 79s in that team of the week, they're probably the cheapest ones on the market. So yeah, just have a look from there. But Pujovic is the current cheapest. Core to this team is a La Liga one, so we're going to run through the player names. So we've got Alex Romero, Vas, Eder Militao, Sidney, Pujovic, Marino, Campana, William Carvalho, David Neres, Raul Garcia, and Joaquin. So there you go, that is Golden Generation done. The second one, the Dutch team, this one's coming in around 40k. You need one Dutch player. Donny van der Beek is the pick for this. He is by far the cheapest, 83, so go pick him up. Definitely the one to go for. Team of the week wise, again for this, we've got an 81 this time. Just like with before, Stiancu is in this week's current team of the week, therefore he is the cheapest. If it was a different team of the week, there's probably a different one, so just have a look for that. Obviously check your club first, because it will save you coins if you've got one in the club. The core to this team is a Serie A one. Only other player to note, Goossens is in the current team of the week right now. So he's a couple hundred coins more expensive. And if you really are working down to the fine margins of like 500 coins, wait until he's out of the team of the week and he'll be cheaper again. But it's really not that much difference. I just thought I would mention that for you guys, that he is in the current team of the week, but he won't be come Wednesday. So obviously if you're doing it after that, then it should be fine. So let's run through all the player names on this one. So we got Strakosha, Donny van der Beek, Kolarov, Manolas, Stanky is your team of the week. Vidal, Fabian, Ilicic, Hakimi, Zapata, and Goossens. So there you go. That is your Dutch team done. On to the Inter team. Now, this one is coming in at 165k. For this one, you need a Milan player. Ibra is always the pick for this. Cheapest 83 by far. Go pick him up. Job done. Also got a flexible one in here, so any 88 would do. Kimmich is one of the cheapest right now, but the usual suspects are Handanovic, Harry Kane, Sterling, Dybala. All of those guys usually around the same price. Just have a little look who you can pick up for cheapest and stick them in. Any would work. The core to this team is a Premier League one, so all base cards, I'll run through the player names. So we have Schmeichel, Ricardo Pereira, Alderweireld, Thiago Silva, Kimmich, Gianmartino, Kovacic, Rui Patricio, Ibrahimovic, Ziyech, and Jimenez. So there you go. That is your Inter team done. Onto the 86s now, we have the Barcelona team. Now, this one is coming in at about 270k at time of recording this. These are the ones that I expect to drop a little bit as time goes on, because it's 84s, 85s, 87s, 88s. Those are the sort of cards that are really high at the minute or have risen quite a lot. So they will drop again. 84s won't be as high as they are, and it will therefore make this cheaper. So this is the sort of team that I would say look at now, build towards it, work towards it, and then over time you'll be able to get this for cheaper. So for this team, you need one Barcelona player. 87 Busquets is actually the cheapest 87, so I couldn't not put him in. He's definitely the one to go for here. So yeah, any 87 obviously would work in these two slots here, Firmino and Szczesny, but the 87, there has to be one of them as a Barcelona player. So go pick up Busquets, he's definitely the one to go for. But yeah, like I just said, any would work in these two slots here. So Firmino and Szczesny are flexible. Any options like Keylor Navas, anyone like that would work as well. Core to this team is a Bundesliga one, so we're going to run through the player names. So we have Sergio Busquets, Roberto Firmino, Szczesny, Kimmich, Coman, Witsel, Gnabry, Brandt, Royce, Douglas Costa, and Thorgan Hazard. So there you go, that is your Barcelona team complete. The final one is your League Finesse. This one's about 290k right now. It's going to go down again, like with the Barcelona one. It will be cheaper at some point, so I would hold out on buying all of these players straight away. Now for this one, you need a Premier League player. Now I've got an 84 slot that covers that. So any 84 Premier League player would do. We've got Rui Patricio, Schmeichel, Partey, and Didi. Any of those guys would work, but make sure you're getting your Premier League player in here at the 84. Now I do have some more Premier League players in, and that's just because they're the cheapest in their respective ratings. So 87 wise, Bernardo Silva is one of the cheapest, but obviously any would work. So we've got Szczesny, Navas, any of those guys would fit in. Same with up top here. So you see Szczesny is up here. So you could have Szczesny up top and then Navas down here. But any or would work. They don't have to be Premier League, the 87s, nor does the 88. So again, the same sort of players work. You've got your Kimmich, you've got Handanovic, Harry Kane would work, but yeah, you don't have to make them Premier League. They just work as a filler slot, as a no chemistry player. 84 wise, the team of the week or foot champs player needs to be here. So this is the Goossens team of the week that is actually in right now. Obviously, that's going to change as well. If you're doing this and there's a later team of the week, like I've said before, check your team of the week, see who is in it, and there'll be a cheap 84 more than likely in there. If not, wait a week, and the next week there definitely will be. So yeah, Goossens is my pick right now, but again, any 84 would work. You don't have to chase after 84 Goossens, because when he's out of packs, he'll rise in price. Final thing to note on this before we go through the player names, Griezmann, if you follow this channel and have been for SBCs before, then I have Griezmann's base cards as a centre forward. I didn't want to confuse you with the position change, so it's his Champions League rare. It's the same thing, same rating, same card, basically the same price. So yeah, Griezmann, it doesn't matter. It can be his base card, it could be his Champions League card. It doesn't matter at all if you're not familiar. So yeah, let's run through the player names on the final one. So we've got Bernardo Silva, Goossens is your team of the week, Felipe, Jimenez, Rui Patricio, Harry Kane, Koke, Saul, Oyarzabal, Szczesny, and Griezmann. There you go, guys. That is it. That is Patrick Kluivert done. Let me know if you are picking this card up. Let me know if you're picking any of the icons up. I would be interested to know. And why? Why are you picking up this Kluivert? Do you just like his stats? Or are you a fan of one of these teams? Are you an Ajax fan? Are you just Dutch and you want to get him in your Dutch team? Let me know in the comments down below. Smash the thumbs up button if it has helped. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys possibly later on now. We are on Friday, so maybe we'll get some content at 6 PM. I'll see you guys for that in a bit. Peace.